Unfortunately, I really do not think that he is into you. Gaslight, gatekeep, ghosting. It just means that you don't have a chance. Oh. He probably also whimpers. Also, like, does he talk? Brother, just learn how to spell protein. I need him to not be prettier than me. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Sorry. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. You may love toxic men. It's okay. I'm rubbing your hand. Does this make you uncomfortable? Oh, I'll let go. Anyway, we're gonna talk about the most recent toxic demon men. The Saja Boys. That's funny. I think the Saja Boys would be really terrible boyfriends. I think we are all very delusional in the fact that we think that they would be great boyfriends. I've seen all the headcanons on TikTok. I don't know why I cannot speak. I've seen all the headcanons on TikTok and I love them and I favorite them and I send them to my friends. However, I fully know that they are delusions, but that's why we love fictional men, right? Because you can imagine how they're going to be. However, I'm going to de-influence you today, talking about all the red flags that we continue to ignore, and I have evidence. Kind of. I'm thinking the boys we would try to date, but we would just be left with either not our souls or definitely like therapy, extensive therapy for sure. Now, disclaimer, would I happily serve my soul to Jinu on a silver platter? Yes. Is that productive for feminism? Debatable. If you're new here, hey, I'm Jan. I live in South Korea. I post a ton of videos about how to move here, what to do when you get here. I have guides, I have vlogs, I have all of that stuff, but I wanted to show you guys a little bit more about me and connect with you guys on a different level. So we're going to be doing some commentary on all things Korea, K-pop, pop culture, all of that stuff. So let's get into it. This is the EsKape Corner. Before we start, grab your drinky poo, grab a snack, sit in a cozy spot, and let's get into the video. Let's start with the obvious. They're idols, okay? And that does not mean that you don't have a chance because they're idols. That means that you have to deal with a lot because they're idols. So let's talk about it in like just with what we know about the facts. Korean idols, like stars, really go through a lot, and that's why the Saja Boys exist the way they do. Like, their names mean different things, like romance, the parasocial relationship, mysteries, like mysterious. Baby is the cute one that is like infantilized weirdly, even though he has like a super deep and amazing voice. And like Abby is so obvious. And then Jinu is like the ideal perfect boyfriend. Okay, anyway, can you tell which one is my bias? It's very obvious. So they already represent what idols go through on the daily. So let's talk about how even if you're not a weird fan, there are a lot of weird fans. So let's talk about the red flags when it comes to just being an idol girlfriend, because I think we're not talking about that. Like, I've seen the headcanons of people being like, oh yeah, like I would just be like a normal person or whatever, and then like they would be an idol. Girl, can you imagine how hard it is to date an idol? Like, that's exhausting. All right, let's think. Ready? Let me paint you a picture. The women. There's gonna be women fawning over them, and this really reminds me of like, oh my god, it makes me laugh. This reminds me of Big Time Rush. If y'all are American, you already know. This reminds me of Big Time Rush and the song Worldwide. They're thinking about their person worldwide, even though like there's girls screaming their name. Can you imagine? Could never be me. Like, my skin is green just thinking about another woman sitting there fawning, or like literally picturing my boyfriend constantly. Like, there's pictures and posters of my boyfriend, Jinu, of my boyfriend like all over their walls. That's crazy. Hey, that's crazy. Like, I could never deal with that personally. Not that the posters are crazy, that I'm saying like it's crazy that, you know, you have to think about that. Like, as a girlfriend, you have to imagine like that there's like a 13-year-old girl who has like your boyfriend's posters all over her room, and she's like, oh my god, I love him, like I want to date him. And they're planning your demise. When he was crushed by a giant bell. Because they don't want what's best for you. They don't want you to have that man. Can you deal with that? Are you jealous? I can't, girl. I'm not strong enough for that. Moving on. I also don't think that they're gonna have time for you. Have you seen the idol schedules? They're like crazy. Like in my brain, they are working as hard as Kim Kardashian. You know how Kim always be flying like randomly on Kim Air, and one day she's in Spain, one day she's in Japan, one day she's in India, and then she goes back to the States and she's doing something. That's how I imagine they're busy. Like, how can you guys plan dates? And then if you do have dates, like you have to just like be low key. They have to be like at home, or like he has to go out in the skies. I just feel like it's just too much. Like y'all working too hard and you're doing too much, sacrificing too much for you to be with this man. Is it worth it? Sometimes. Let's not talk about it. We're talking about red flags. No, we're gonna talk about what we have to sacrifice, y'all. Okay? Then, this would ruin me. You know, in in the movie when he, like, when they all show up to the Huntrix event, like the sign up, you know, girl, you know. Now imagine if you're dating them while this is happening. That's crazy. Like, I would be pissed because I'm like, why are you always near Huntrix? What's up? What's up? Because I know that there are other idol groups and y'all don't care about them. Y'all only care about Huntrix. What's going on over there? Oh, I'd be pissed. I would be pissed. And then the ships with I would be livid. Could never be me, queen. I'm just not. Whew. Anyway, yeah. And then also like Glima. Hello? Glima. It's Glima in English. But when you say it in Korean, it's the glee. Whatever. Glima is like, yeah, I said it right. Let's freaking go. He's also so needy. So if I'm needy and Glima's needy, and then they're spending all their other time in Huntrix, or like in Huntrix's like area, Blackpink area, I'd be pissed. So that's why we can't deal with idols. Let's get into my king Jinu. I know for a fact that he skips leg day. So I was talking about this with my husband, which is T, because a lot of Americans are always talking about how like the boys skip leg day, and it's weird that like their upper bodies are like super strong and whatever, and then like they have like literally spaghetti legs. But I was talking about it with my husband because we were watching it literally yesterday, and he was saying that it's like a Korean thing that like they want to have skinny legs. Like they never want to work out their legs because they think that it just looks better to have like a bigger upper body and a smaller lower body. But then obviously Jun is always like working out like his whole body, so he has like really thick thighs, and like literally a Korean salesperson was like, you're never gonna find regular pants in Korea because of that reason, because all of them always like skip leg day. So that is like super tea. It's like a Korean thing. It's not like they were like, oh, I don't know why we animated them like that. It's because of, it's like a Korean thing. For me personally, pass. The skipping leg day, we need to like work on that because it's so weird. Like the legs are skinnier than mine, and that's really embarrassing. I can't. Anyway. And then Jinu, he's just not texting you back. I know he's not texting you back because he's literally sitting there being like having his own pity party, which is tea because bro fucked up. Let's be real. I know he's having his little pity party. He's brooding. Like he's probably staring, like he's standing on a skyscraper and just staring down like Spider-Man, but like just depressed and being a big baby. And he's not texting you back because he doesn't think that he deserves you. Oh.
New headcanon.
Wait, is that a red flag? What are we talking about? I need to. Okay. Yeah. Oh my God. And yeah, like going off of that, like he's so emotionally constipated. Girl, you're gonna have to teach him how to be your man. First of all, he's also like a hella ajoshi, like he's hella haraboji kind of vibes, bro. He's like 400 years old, which is reset. Anyway, so yeah, he's like, first of all, you're gonna have to teach him how to be a person in like modern times, and he does not know how to be a boyfriend. Y'all gonna have to teach him because man is from like the Joseon era. So that's gonna be rough. Like it's literally like your teacher and girlfriend at the same time, and also he's ignoring your text, and also he's like, I actually do not deserve to be happy because I did this 400 years ago and I will never be able to be happy. That's kind of depressing. Do you want to be around that all the time? I mean, he's fine though. So okay, moving on. I think he also has dad jokes. I think he has dad jokes for sure. It's literally I'm hungry. Hi hungry. I'm Jinu. Stop. Why are you two like this? He's such a little loser in a hot body. So I fully think that he has dad jokes. I can't tell you if that's a red flag or not, but it's okay. We can fix him. Let's talk about like, who should we talk about? I like Abby. Let's talk about Abby. Usually Abby is actually my type because I love a dumb jock. We need to think about this critically, y'all. What could you possibly have to talk about with Abby? I'll wait. Yeah. Like workout routines? Y'all be talking about workout routines? I don't do that like for that long. I think that he's like super emotional, which is tea, but I feel like he does not have a lot of things going on in his little brain. He's just like a demon. I think he's just a guy who likes to sing and dance, and they were like, you need to be hot, and he was like, okay, whatever, I guess I'll be the hot one. And like that's just his whole personality now, is like the abs. Yeah, I love that for him. Ignorance is bliss, so whatever. I made a note, brother just learned how to spell protein. Yo, I forgot about that, and that made me giggle. He did. He literally just forgot. He just learned how to spell protein. He just realized what protein was. Oh my god, they're literally all like learning how to be humans again, because that is so weird. Like, and also at this time, I wonder if they like went out on like little field trips where they would just bite people and like try to eat their souls. Tea. I feel like there's just like, we're just not given enough like tea on any of the other boys besides Jinu, so I want to know more tea about them so that I can give them more red flags. But let's look at headcanons so that I can debunk the headcanons. Damn. Wow. Looking at him again, he's so fine. Yo, I'm going through it. I'm forgetting the purpose of this video. Yeah, okay, so I fully agree that he like definitely took the you're the hot one and ran with it. Like that's his whole thing. I want to know more about him though. He's so cute and supportive. Sorry. Also, I really believe that headcanon that he's a shoulder demon. I don't know if you guys have seen that. I'm going to try to find it. But it's like a headcanon where he's a shoulder demon because he's always leaning on the boys' shoulder. And if you don't know what that is, that's like the ones like that are always like, it's like the devil and then like the angel on your shoulders, like that. That's super cute. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's very emotional. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah. I think it could be a very good, bad. Damn it. Damn it. This video is actually really hard to make. Hold on. All right, let's move on to someone who else I can actually like rag on. Mystery. All right, I'm gonna say one good thing and one bad thing, and that's all I'm gonna say before I go on to my red flags. All right, so stop playing with me. All right, I have to give one good thing to each of the guys at least, because that's what I've done with Jinu and Abby. So my first interesting thing is that bro barks, right? Now the good thing, possibly for you, is that he probably also whimpers. Now do with that information what you will. Let's move on to the red flags, but first let me take a sip. Y'all like my Cassian candle? Heh. My friend got that for me for my birthday. Unless you're Zoe, I feel like bro is barely speaking. Unfortunately, I really do not think that he is into you. I'm funny. I don't think he is into you. I think he loves Zoe. Jinu, we're not going to talk about Jinu. We're not going to talk about the other boys. Mystery is solely for Zoe. Unfortunately, everyone else, I think they are flexible. T. Also, like, does he talk? Hey, does he talk, like, at all? I just don't know. I don't know if it's all just, like, growls and, like, barks like a literal dog. Maybe he'll text you, low-key. He might text you. But, again, if you're not Zoe, I feel like it is just going to be, like, you're gonna get ghosted, or he's going to respond with, like, typing, like, bark, shh, like a hiss, bark. I think that's what's gonna happen, unfortunately for you. But also, he's probably rabid. So, again, take that as you will. Also, oh my god, I saw this headcanon. Hold on. This headcanon, I know bro complains 24/7. Him and baby, bro, I know they complain all the time. I feel like if bro talks, he only talks to the boys, or Zoe possibly, and he's just complaining about whatever it is that's going on at all times. Oh my god, this is so tea. Someone literally said is the biggest yapper on earth. Do you think that he talks? I just don't feel like he talks. Like, I think he reminds me a lot of Inumaki. Like, I feel like bro does not speak unless absolutely necessary. And if so, it's like in weird code. That's what I think. What do you think? Comment below. if you're a, what's it called, if you're a mystery girl. Sorry to hurt your feelings. Yeah, brother. Unfortunately, I think mystery is just not the guy. I think we've talked about trauma, we've talked about abs, and now we've talked about barking. Now tell me, if I've used all three of these words, do you think that these boys are boyfriend material? I do not think so. Moving on. Let's talk about romance. Romance! Alright, listen. So at first I was not a romance girl, but one of my favorite YouTubers, Isaiah Hightower, he was like reacting to the movie, and he compared romance to Felix, and now I'm like, oh, crap. So unfortunately, I do kind of like romance now, okay? However, we have to talk about their red flags, because romance's name is literally like, I know bro flirts with the fans. I know bro flirts with every fan, and he's like, oh yeah, like I'm just doing like the fan service or whatever, right? And like, he's just like so emotionally connected to every person that he meets, and like he is just like such a love bomber. That's the word. He's a love bomber. He's a freaking love bomber, and he, like, I know that he flirts with every single fan. Now again, going back to the jealousy, we already have to deal with the idols, like already it's too much, and now he's also flirting with them. Pissed. I don't think that he's a terrible person, and I don't think that he does it on purpose, but he is like a major flirt, like the biggest flirt on earth for sure. And I just don't know if I can deal with that emotionally, because that would actually literally piss me off. Like oh man, I could only imagine it. Like, it's giving like Latino man, you know what I mean? Oh, I'd be pissed. I think though, like if you compare romance with Felix, then it's like, I've always loved Felix. He's one of my favorite K-pop stars, but like I could never date him because bro is ethereal. You know what I mean? And if romance is ethereal, like that's gonna ruin me. I need him to not be prettier than me. You know what I mean? Thank you. Yeah, relentlessly flirtatious, like I said. Biggest fear is disappointing a fan. Oh, he's just so cutie. Enjoys romance novels. Oh. Like, what kind of romance? Like, romantasy? If that's romantasy, then you can use it for your advantage. If he's your bias, he'll hug you so tightly. If you say he's not, he'll pout and ask why he can change that. Okay, I'm deeply in enemy territory right now. Let me stop. But before that, the first sentence, if he's your bias, he'll hug you so tightly, I would be pissed. Okay? I understand that they're idols and they need to do their job, but not that well. Okay? Oh my god, he's pissing me off. Oh no, I kept scrolling, damn it. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Why am I blushing? Unfortunately, I really like all the Saja Boys. This is pissing me off. Okay, moving on. Let's talk about baby, the evilest of them all. Oh. Sorry about that. Let's move on. 3 words. Gaslight. Gaslight. Gatekeep. Ghosting. That is baby Saja. Be for real. If Jinu cannot have feelings, baby Saja, be for real. Be for real. I've seen the texting headcanons and how like baby always responds with like calling the person like woman, like hello woman or whatever. And I think that's so interesting. He gives like Psyche K vibes, who like literally cannot have emotional connections, like romantic connections. You know what I mean? I feel like he literally just cannot do it. I think he is like intrigued by people, and he has things that he likes, but he just cannot like people. I know that bro is a huge introvert. If I'm an introvert, bro is like triple introvert. Like he would not speak to people for 3 weeks and would be so happy. That also includes you. That also includes you. He's not going to speak to you. And the T is, I think low-key that might be a good thing if you're also an introvert, because you guys could just like exist near each other. Low-key, that sounds amazing. However, it might not be a great thing. Okay, listen, I'm going to show you this headcanon, and I want to ask you a very genuine question, and I need you to answer it for me, okay? Let's look together. Oh, I think that's so cute that he might wear eyeliner. Okay, this is Exhibit 1, Exhibit A, if you will. I have nothing else to say about that. Okay, Exhibit B. Okay. Oh, okay, Exhibit C. Are we sure he's not? Okay. I feel like there must be at least one of them that is, and if it's any of them, I feel like it might be baby. You know what I mean? Are we sure? Just saying. Just saying. It's not a red flag. It just means that you don't have a chance. Oh. So, really quickly, let me just balance out all the negative energy. Let me, like, pull it from you. Yeah. Balance out all the negative energy, okay? It's in your brain. Matter of fact, I'm putting it back. It's in your brain. However, we gotta balance it out really quick. Let's...
Saja Boys moment. Thank you for the pain, cause it got me going viral. In your head. Tied him down to my queen bed. More than gold. Yeah, you gave me your heart, now I'm here for your soul. Yes! 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 Give me your desire. Oh my god! Oh yeah!
Right. Okay, good. I feel like my palate is cleansed now. Alright, so let me remind you that if Jinu appeared in this instant, in this room, would I let him take my soul? Yes. Do we need to talk about that any further? No. Anyway, I just had to get that out. I know we're all gonna date them anyway, and we don't really care about our souls. I sure as hell don't. But, you know, it's good to know, you know, both sides of the story. So that's why I'm here for you, girl. Comment below which one is your favorite. Who would you let ruin your life? Which Saja? This has been the EsKape Corner. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like more videos like this one. Comment and like so that I know to make more like this, and then we can have better chats all the time about stuff like this. If you watched this far into the video, comment below a soap bar right after you tell me who your favorite Saja boy is so that I know that you have watched this video completely. And yeah, okay, that's literally all the vibes that I have. Stay delulu, stay safe, and thanks for watching. Annyeong!